Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today it's time for another round in the European Union. Let's play this map and see how we do. I'm going to give myself the usual time limit of around 3 minutes. Let's go from there. Okay, the first round is a loading. This looks pleasantly Renaissance-esque. What do we have here? Brunello Cucinelli. And they're something of Valencia, was that right? Carrera de Valencia. Okay, so assuming Spain, looks like we're in a pretty major Barcelona bus touristic. There we go. Well, that really helps. Glad that we saw that. Now it looks like we're on a pretty major road here, so we should be able to do okay. He says. We've got the Valencia Street. I'm just trying to do a full 360 and see if there's anything. See what we can see. So that's looking northwest. Right, let's get into Barcelona and work out if we can actually. So I know, although the street sign said Valencia, that's obviously street, the name of the street, as opposed to the tour bus, which is unlikely to be anywhere but Barcelona, isn't it? Now Barcelona's got this amazing grid pattern, doesn't it? So it looks like we're on one of those, and we're definitely looking northwest, which aligns here to a few of these because these roads here go northwest. So I suspect we're on one of these. It doesn't look like we're in the old town, which means that Valencia is going to be one of these streets which is perpendicular. So let's get in there and see if we can't just quite quickly pick this out. Buenos Aires, Londres, Paris, Córcega, Rosello, Provencia, Valencia. Great. Okay. So now it's just a question of finding out which street we're on here to cross over. Now where do they put the street signs? That I don't know. Oh, it'd be good to nail this. So let's just see. Unfortunately, being on this wide road here, we're quite a long way from the street signs, which I think are on the side of the buildings, around here. So that's it there, for example. I can't see that. In a second, I'm just going to look on the other side of the street, and then if I can't see that, I will look for the Furler shop. No, it's too far away. Too close for missiles. Switching to guns, as the Goose would say. Or who was that? Maybe it's Maverick. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. We've only got 13 seconds left, so I'm not sure of which street we're on here. So Calazados, I can't see Furler. Furler. We've got 5 seconds to go. Nope, don't see it there either. And I don't see it there either. So I know I was on the right street. Not quite there, just was working my way up to it, so unfortunately didn't quite get there in time. But close enough. We let the full 3 minutes expire on us there. Let's see if we can't do any better at some point this round, although to be honest that was a given. Should have made a bit more progress there. I sometimes fear I talk too much. This also looks like it could be in Spain, so willing to start with that. There's some huge mountains in the distance there. And we're looking, which direction are we looking? Well, we're looking dead east. And we're on a pretty main road here, so why don't we continue down here and see if there's any signs. We've got here Cyclone. Oh, that looks Greek to me. So changing from my initial guess in Spain, and the road no longer looks quite so major, does it? A little more like we're in a small town here. Let's try and see if we can get over there. No, not sure. I'm actually going to progress in the other direction and see if we come across any more major signposts or so on. This looks like a decent double dual carriageway, so I'm hoping perhaps I just went in the wrong direction. I hate it when it automatically swivels us around like this. Come on. Keep going. If not, we're going for Greece. Oh, please. And we'll just have to go from there really and see what we end up with. I wonder if these signs over here can allude to where we are. Irun, I don't recognise them, I'm afraid. We're certainly not in we're certainly not in Athens here. We might be on one of the major islands which have these huge, great big mountains. We've got a Carrefour here, but it's unlikely. Greece is so sort of scattered throughout the islands and so on that we're unlikely to nail it in a guess. Let's just try and work our way around using the sort of geography of the landscape more than anything else. So, look, we've got here mountains to our east, as we've established already, but then sort of out. Oh, there's the sign I'm missing. Come on. In a westerly direction is Athens. Athens is here. So, interesting. West to Athens, is that right? Well, that's funny because there's not much that's east of Athens. So perhaps we're out here. Or maybe, you know what, I'm going to go here. Looking east towards some of these amazing mountains. And west would be towards Athens in some way, shape or form. Oh, not quite. Okay, there we go. Well, look there. That was directing us west only to bring us round north again, back to Athens. So we were in the right neck of the woods. Which, as Greece goes, is no bad guess really, because it's so scattered. We're in another town here, which is great actually, to be honest, for these European rounds. You could so easily be in the countryside somewhere, which makes it pretty hard. Let's get some street names early. Calle Diego Paseo de Lobtilos. Okay. So I think we're in Spain. But I don't know. We need to find out which city. So what does this say? Navidad. Luzon. No. Hoping there for a clue. Casual. Okay. It's these cities where you might stumble across something like a poster which advertises an event that's going on, put on by the tourism bureau, for example. If you come across a business that says, has the address on it, that can all be helpful. We've got here the Honda dealership, but that's unlikely to have that address, for example. Now there's a parking garage. So what does this say? Camino San Rafael. Humiliadero. We should be able to get this from some of these signs. Come on. Aldi. No, we don't need an Aldi. God, the time really flies, doesn't it? What do we have here? Carrefour. Larius Hypercore. I don't feel like we're in Madrid, to be honest. But I'm not sure why I say that. I don't know exactly. Just getting that sense. That said, I'm not sure where we are though either. Somewhere lovely and sunny, that's for sure. We saw those signs already. They didn't quite have anything on there that I really wanted. So what does this bus say? Talk to me. Cirque du Soleil. No, it's disappeared. I really haven't made much success in finding any of these clues. It's a pretty big town. I don't get the impression we're near the coast necessarily, and it also looks sort of fairly nice and cool. Let's go for Valladolid and see if we were in there, just by any chance. We go for some amazing guess here. Let's give that a try and see. We were nowhere near it. We were actually in Malaga, and we were right by the coast, so that was nonsense. It looked very cool and very fresh, did Malaga, so nice. next round. Interesting architecture. This could be anywhere really. Danish or Eastern European. Makita drills. Sort of auto parts store. Okay, let's get up to this. Looks like more of a main road up here. What kind of a language are we looking at? I don't recognize that immediately. MPVGLI Killa Merela on Haskempa. So maybe that is Finnish. It's possibly Finnish. We've got here some flags, which are just sort of corporate flags, so they're no help. But I feel like we're looking at Finnish here because it lacks all the other sort of accents that you see in Scandinavian languages. I'm no pro on that, as we all know, so might be wrong. Might be swiftly proven wrong. Let's carry on down here, see what we can do. A flag would be nice to confirm. So just scouting around here. Top sport. If anything, I actually see more Swedish colours in the sort of ambient imagery and so on than Finnish. So not sure about that. I've only got a minute left, and still no closer to spending any time really as to ascertain what city we're in. Handmade Tupenlupe. Ah, goodness. 50 seconds to go. What do we have here? Let's give me some signs. Right. Very good. Onwards and southwest to Helsinki. Down the 25. Okay. Which one's the 25? There is the 25. We are also looking for Hanko. We know that it's roughly southwest to Helsinki. And it appears that the 25 actually ends about here. Putting down a safety pin. What do the other signs say? Helsinki and Hanko are onwards. So I don't see Hanko, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to work backwards from there, but the time is running out, I'm afraid. So we'll have to leave it there. Look, we didn't quite make it. Where was Hanko then? Hanko was down the 25, but then could obviously be off in any direction here. Yeah, oh, it's right at the very end. Look at that. It's at the tip there. So, could have been anywhere on the 25, but interesting that it says Helsinki is straight on as well. Really, it isn't. It looks to me faster to go backwards and then down this road. But anyway, what do I know? Cool. Well, I'm glad we got there in the end. And as Finland goes, you know, you can be vastly wrong with these Scandinavian countries because they're very tall and thin. So glad to be close there to Helsinki. Final round. We've had a very city-heavy round here, haven't we? We've ended up in a lot of cities. So, you know, you'll probably say I could do better, really. And I'd agree with you, I think, in most cases. Could have done a bit better in a few of them. But what am I saying? We're not yet done. This is obviously somewhere in France, and this looks like it could be even a train station. Gare du Quimper. Okay. Well, I don't quite know where that is, so we'll have to just keep looking. But glad to have found that. Let's see if we can't. So we know the town. It might be worth just looking straight away on the map, to be honest. But I don't recognise the word Quimper. Oh, backwards. Missed a big clue there. Oh, come on. What was this? This looked like a tourism office. Courant d'Ouest. That means west, so maybe we're in western France. That might help us look a bit. You know what? I'm going to use that and get in, I'm going to start in Western France and this bit and see if I can see a Quimper. Right, so how to approach. Let's go from here. We've been out in Brest before, for example. So can we see Le Conque? I'm going to put a pin down as a safety pin. Cléder, there's Morlaix, Chateau Nolan, Pléby, Chateau Neuf du Phare. Oh, wait, it's right in front of me. Bigger than I thought. Quimper. Alright, we found it. Let's get in there. This should be doable now. We've got the train station. That is the Gare du Quimper. Where did we start? The train station is to our north. So we are south of the train station. Let's go back. We started on this road here by La Chaussée, and we came out of it, and we're right in front of the station there. So that's great. We're really literally just down here really. I think that's it. I don't see La Chaussée. We've got 25 seconds. I'm going to go back just to see if we can nail the street down. It's a straight street the whole way. The street next door is, we've got the right street. Where do we think we are in relation to this building? Probably about there. That's time. Look, we were very close there. Full marks, in fact. So very happy with that. Managed to find it. Okay, well, good. We turned it around in the end, I think. 18,510 in total. So, could have done a bit better. Obviously, the Spanish guess was the worst one there, and that was a true guess. Everywhere else, we managed to make a start, didn't we? So in Greece, we got near Athens. In Barcelona, we got onto one of the right streets, just not the right intersection. We nailed the final round, and in Finland, we weren't too far away from Helsinki. So on the whole, pretty happy with that. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I've enjoyed playing it. Thank you very much for playing with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.